Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for your interest in taking your first step with us. Our time today is going to be less than 10 minutes, and as part of that, I actually have a video to show you. So let's head downstairs. We'll sit in some comfy chairs near a TV to watch that video, and we'll continue. And that's also where the cookies are. So go ahead and follow me. So my name is Darren, and I've been at Forefront for about 4.5 years now. I joined back up in 2020. That was when the COVID pandemic was still in going crazy, and I joined Forefront because I was just looking for a place to serve and to use my gifts. I moved here to go to Denver Seminary and found Forefront. And honestly, Forefront was very different back then. God has led us in unique ways to the place where we are now, where we're trying to help people experience new life in Jesus and provide ways for people to use their gifts and to become part of a community. So that's why I joined. That's why I'm still here. I love what God is doing, providing new life here. Um, and next, I'm going to show you a video of our pastors talking about why Forefront exists and what our mission is. And then after that, I'm going to clarify some things that they talked about, that they mentioned. I'm going to show you how you can take your first step with us if you're interested in joining us on our mission. So let's go ahead and watch that video. So we know that each of you is at a different place on your journey of faith. Some of you might be experienced church members and you're ready to jump in by doing absolutely everything. But some of you might still be exploring what it means to follow Jesus. So regardless of your starting point, if you are interested in joining our community and joining us on our mission here, or just continuing to explore who Jesus is, I'd like to explain what it looks like for you to take your first step with us here at Forefront. So on the back of your First Steps card, I'm going to read these things. And again, this is what the pastor said, and I'll expand on a couple of these things. So the first one is know. Knowing means understanding who God is and then who you are. And the best practice here is to attend Sunday services. Congratulations, you've already done this because you came to church today. Growing, then, means studying God's Word and living life in community with others. And the best practice here is to commit to a life group. Life groups are smaller groups of people of maybe 7 to 12, 14, somewhere in there, people who meet in each other's homes or here at the church throughout the week. And they study the Bible together, they pray together, they share struggles and walk together. And there's lots of different groups that meet on Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays, and even Sundays a little bit as well. So we'd love for you to join a life group today if you're interested. Serving means giving your time, talent, and treasure to God and His kingdom. And we have two practices here. The first one is to join the Dream Team. The Dream Team is what we call all the volunteers here at Forefront. We only have a handful of pastors who are paid to be here, and everybody else you see who's wearing a lanyard, who's playing music on stage, who's teaching your kids in the back, everybody is a volunteer using their gifts to serve God and to serve each other and serve His church and the city and the world. So if you're interested in joining us and serving, that'd be a great thing to mark on the front of this card. And the second practice is to donate financially. If we're honest, it takes some money to keep the lights on and the toilets flushing. It just takes money to do what we do here, but also we understand that what God gives to us, again, as Pastor said, we want to be open-handed and give back to Him, that He can use it for His kingdom. And finally, going means getting to know others who don't have a relationship with Jesus and sharing your story with them. And the best practice here is to use the blessed practices. So again, if you're interested in joining us on our mission, we're going to invite you to take that first step in the growing and serving categories. So again, you already attended church, so you're already knowing. And then the blessed practices in the go category are a bit more intense. So if you're with Forefront over several months, you'll begin to learn about going and what those are. So that's it for today. Thanks for coming. And as soon as you finish filling out the front of the First Steps card, I'll take it. And depending on what your responses are, a pastor will follow up with you sometime this week. So feel free to give us your name and other contact information if we don't have it. Mark one of those things if you want to take a first step. And then there's just a last question at the end. Just helps us to know kind of where you're at. and what we can talk about when we reach out to you. So feel free to grab a cookie if you haven't, and I'll take the card from you when to finish, and have a great day. Thanks.